Hermits of YouTube, it's your Van Harley. We're back with a brand new episode today, and this time we have a bunch of stuff to get through because it's the last episode of 3.5. We will be doing the Fungus Mechanicus event, the Spices from the West event. We will also be doing the Gourmet Supremos world quest in Sumeru, which I happen to unlock. So lots of things to get through, so let's get started. You and Paimon meet two old friends at Port Ormos. They seem to be preparing for a game of some sort. Now, I have heard that this isn't that fun, but we're gonna do it anyway because I want the primos and may as well do it on stream. Harley, there's a new stall over there. Let's go take a look at it, shall we? Oh, there's Hania. I remember her. Golden Comet and Silver Companion, we meet again. As spirited as ever, I see. You look quite spry yourself. Hania! And Balfour, too. I don't remember him. Fancy running into both of you here. Well, back to the point then. What are the two of you doing here? If Paimon still remembers correctly, this was where we could get those floral jellies. Ah, two great heroes! Your voices alone swell my confidence greatly. Well then, I shall proceed to give my report on the results of our work. Previously, the two of you declared that the Nilo Parla Cup Beast Tamers tournament should be suspended for a time while the Academia improves the design of the Wisdom Orb. I believe the two of you are still waiting for notice concerning that? Yeah, that's right. Layla, Sino, or the researchers responsible should inform us if there's any progress, right? Not that I'd have a lot of suggestions for them. Well, that's kind of how it is. We wouldn't be much help. We'd probably hinder them, really. How meticulous, how forbearing of you. I, for one, practically brim over with excitement when I consider the grand scenes from the previous tournament, so I attempted to ask some of the related Academia staff recently to get some details. At present, improvements to the Wisdom Orb are still being put through their theoretical stages. In other words, any practical production will take some time yet. However, the once heated discussions around the first iteration of the event are decreasing by the day, and the tournament itself is being forgotten, even if slowly. We cannot allow the influence of the previous event to be wasted. As such, I've teamed up with Ms. Hania here to organise a thematic event. What does thematic event mean exactly? Is that what these fungus-shaped pieces on the table are for? That's right. Mr. Balfour has been looking for sponsors as part of organising the next tournament, and he has even sought to learn some marketing skills from Leah. While doing that, he encountered a certain game known as Theatre Mechanicus. Subsequently, he bought the Sumeru franchising rights for that game, and put together an all-new game with me as a consultant. We call it Fungus Mechanicus. Fungus Mechanicus, huh? Let Paimon guess. So are we going to take command of various shrooms to duke it out with some machines? Haha, you are indeed insightful, Silver Companion. Got it in one. It is my belief that this game is easy to understand and promote, and has great potential that is worth exploring. If we can successfully market it as a spin-off to the Beast Tamers tournament, we can allow the latter to stick in people's minds in the long term. That way, the next tournament we hold will attract a larger audience and a larger pool of contestants. Of course, this can only go ahead with your permission. After all, you have the final say on how the tournament will be organised. I think it's worth a shot. Well, neither Harley nor Paimon really know all that much about doing business, but Paimon thinks you've got a good point there, Balfour. You and Hania have been working on this together, and Paimon believes in the two of you, so go right ahead. We haven't played the game yet, but Paimon bets that loads of people will love it. Wonderful! Since the two of you have agreed, I can go ahead and promote Fungus Mechanicus. The game is in its testing stages at the moment, so we still need to invite people to playtest it and collect their feedback so that we can make further improvements. And I'm sure that you, who've surely encountered all manner of popular games throughout Teyvat, will come up with the best suggestions of them all. Let's do it, Harley. This is one of your strongest points, after all. Alright, Golden Comet's about to strike. Hehe. But before that, Paimon's got a question for you, Hania. Do you mean to ask about Bongo Head and the others? That's right. Paimon misses our shroom buddies. How are they doing? Don't you worry, they're doing great, and living carefree as can be, too. Twirly Whirly and Blitzara are currently staying at my temporary residence in northern Port Ormos. One of the previous contestants is taking care of them. Bongo Head and Kindlejoy are nearby. If you'd like, Silver Companion, you can go play with them. Nearby, you say? Well then, Harley, Paimon will go look for Bongo Head while you playtest later, alright? Off you go, off you go. And she just yeeted? Well then, let's not lose any time. Come, Golden Comet, the early test build of Fungus Mechanicus is ready for you. Wait, do we not have Paimon? Oh, we don't. Interesting. We lost Paimon. Can we leave the... Oh, she's here. Hello. Can we leave the area without Paimon? Oh. Oh, and she rejoins us when we... Okay, interesting. And she... That's a cool little mechanic. They've not done that before. Hey there, Bongo Head, Kindlejoy. What shall we play today? Cute. Paimon more like Baimon. Ooh, hang on. Let Paimon try to guess what you're trying to say. The most basic challenge in Fungus Mechanicus. Learn the fundamentals of this game through a clear and simple match. Oh god, this is a lot of information for me. I just want Primos. Condenses the power of Hydro while healing. Needs a vaporize reaction, okay. During Fungus Mechanicus, beast tamers must direct their little fungi to defeat all the Mechanici. Your little fungi will automatically choose the nearest Mechanicus and attack it. You can use the white indicator lines to track the current target each little fungus has selected. At the same time, the opposing Mechanici will each target the little fungus closest to it, an intention that can be seen via red indicator lines. Click on the avatars of the little fungi, use the number keys, or directly click on the little fungi on the field to switch between fungi you control. Click any spot on the field or an opposing Mechanicus to direct your little fungus to move to that spot, or to start attacking that Mechanicus. Use Marvelous Gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills. You will regain Marvelous Gels over time. Additionally, you can use Plaudit Tree protections on the field to obtain additional Marvelous Gels. Certain skills must have a target selected before they can be used. Full disclosure, I've never played like a tower defense game. I played a little bit of the Theatre Mechanicus in Iridori Festival and got very confused and stressed out and hated it and rage quit and never finished it. But I want Primos. So I have to figure out how to do this and not cry. Click on the avatars directly. Okay. Click the button to release a skill. Okay. Cool. I am truly just winging it. How was it, Golden Comet? How did your first taste of Fungus Mechanicus gameplay go? Judging by your expression, I suppose you haven't come to a conclusion yet. I'll need to conduct further testing. That is true. With this little test content, it is indeed rather difficult to judge the strengths and flaws of Fungus Mechanicus. Don't you worry. Ms. Hania and I will be here for a while, and we'll have one new Mechanicus stage for you every day, 7 in total. Come over whenever you have the time, and you'll get the opportunity to test those stages. Although you are the overall overseer in these matters, this game was something that Ms. Hania and I came up with of our own accord, so this is an expenditure of time that lies outside your plans. As such, a fee will be provided to you for services rendered. Well, I won't say no to that. Very straightforward. I like it. I've applied for the 2 fungi to be furnished with sufficient residence privileges, so they'll be here in Port Ormos throughout Fungus Mechanicus' testing phase. Your silver companion can spend more time with Bongo Head too. Good for Paimon. Yes, you should go see Bongo Head as well. It misses you, you know? Bring this with you. You can feed Bongo Head and Kindlejoy with it. It's their favourite. Aww. Come on, Bongo Head, let's play a clapping game. Come on, Kindlejoy, let's dance with Bongo Head. We've gotten pretty familiar with Kindlejoy, but we still can't quite communicate as well with it as we can with Bongo Head. You're a real happy bean, eh, Paimon? You're here, Harley. How are things going with the Fungus Mechanicus trials? The test period will still be on for a while yet. Ooh, so Hania and our shroom buddies will be here for a while, huh? That's great. Paimon was planning to ask you to stay here for a day more so that we could spend more quality time with the fungi. But it looks like we can hit 2 birds with 1 stone, testing Fungus Mechanicus and playing with our shroom buddies at the same time. You have a good, carefree time with Paimon, Bongo Head, and Kindlejoy and feed the marvelous jellies to them and whatever the fuck else that said. That was great. Like Paimon's worries have all flown away. Well, Bongo Head, Kindlejoy, see you tomorrow. Aw, they're so cute. Wait to play with you. What should we do together with our stream buddies? Let's make gestures at them? That's true. It seems some people can use simple hand gestures to make animals understand what they mean. Let's give it a go. With our bond with our fungi friends, we should have no problem. Point at Paimon with the right hand, left hand at your head. Whoa, looks like Bongo Head's coming over to let Paimon pat it. But Kindlejoy is... Wait, stop! Kindlejoy looks like it's about to jump on Paimon's head. What should we do together with our stream buddies? Give your fungi friends a thumbs up. Right, Paimon will do it too. Thumbs up for good old Bongo Head and the handsome Kindlejoy. Hehe, looks like they're both mighty pleased. Let's give them more encouragement in the future. This is the more interesting thing. Waggle your index finger around in a circle. Are you asking them to turn around? Isn't that a bit complicated? Aww, they did it. Look at them go. They're so smart. It's almost like they're dancing. Maybe if Paimon danced too, Bongo Head will be willing to be Paimon's dance partner. Let's use different sounds to call to them, shall we? Do you mean that we should try imitating other animals to see what sort of reaction we'll get from them? Hehe, Paimon wants to try that too. Rah! What kind of sound was that? Were you trying to imitate a sumpter beast? Paimon's never heard that one before though. I was happy with it. Huh? Looks like they're coming over. Do fungi also stick to sumpter beasts for warmth when they feel cold? Meow. So you're a cat, huh? Alright, Paimon's joining in. Confusion. Huh, they seem kind of curious. Have they never seen a cat before? Well, I guess that just means we should introduce them to some in the future and help them make some new friends. Speaking of which, would we call a cat that lives in the rainforest a forest cat? And if it makes friends with a fungus, that makes it a shroom cat. Yeah. Hey, that's not an animal you're imitating. You're gonna make our shroom buddies nervous. It's a hilly churl. See, they've been alerted now. Don't worry, there are no hilly churls around. Harley's just joking. Guess this means that the shrooms can help us keep watch while we're asleep. They're pretty reliable, huh? Let's feed them. Sure, we had so much fun last time that we didn't notice the many marvelous jelly flavors available. Let's pay a bit more attention to the ones the shrooms prefer, shall we? Use the Valberry flavored jellies. Kindlejoy's like, bitch, what the fuck is this? Ooh, so Bongo Head likes the Valberry flavored ones, huh? Maybe we can squeeze lots of Valberry juice and let Bongo Head soak in them next time. On the other hand, it seems like Kindlejoy isn't that keen. Maybe it doesn't like sweet stuff. That sure fits its personality. Let's feed them. Use the mint flavored jellies. Okay, Bongo Head likes it. Kindlejoy is also confused. I will protect Bongo Head and Kindlejoy at all costs. Big same. Hey, looks like Bongo Head loves minty fresh flavors. Do you think it'll have tons of fun in a mint field? But it looks like Kindlejoy's not loving the cool flavors much. Use the crabberry flavored jellies. Is this flavor really a thing? Hania sure gets some interesting ideas. Bongo Head's happy. Oh, so is Kindlejoy. Ah, looks like Bongo Head doesn't mind the flavor of Crabro at all. Kindlejoy seems pleased too. Looks like Crabro's the happy medium. It is kind of time consuming to make Crabro, but it's a small sacrifice to make for our buddies, eh? Let's make some for them later. Once we know how to make marvelous jellies, we can whip up a great feast for them. We'll come back later and play with them. Huh, do we have something else to do? Well then, let's get to it quickly. Then we can get back and continue playing with Bongo Head and Kindlejoy. Anything else I can do for you, by the way? Name it and I shall do my best to answer the call. About the next tournament. Yeah, speaking of that, we've been waiting for news about the Wisdom Orbs all this time, but we haven't really thought about the arrangements of this next tournament though. Well, Paimon's sure Harley will come up with a whole bunch of ideas when the time comes, so there's probably nothing to worry about. Indeed, and in any case, I have prepared a great many contingencies, which I hope will meet your expectations. When the time comes, just use your judgment, and should you encounter any troublesome trivialities, leave them to me. I'll do some research myself should I get the chance. In that case, Paimon's going to think about how to make the matches more exciting from the shrooms. Tell me more about the promotion of Fungus Mechanicus. Oh, you can rest assured about that. Though the game is in its early test stages, it is open to all, and anyone who wants to can try it and make suggestions. I even extended invitations to some chess enthusiasts, academia students, and eremite mercenaries to test the game. We're going for the widest possible clientele coverage. Of course, your feedback shall be foremost among them, and we will put priority on making changes according to any suggestions you may make. The relevant people have been informed, so when the time comes, I will put the word out and increase the intensity of our advertising. Wow, this is so professional. Paimon's starting to get confused. Well, we'll just keep playing the game and give you our feedback so it can be the best it can be. And then with this game, we'll get everyone hyped up for the next Beast Tamers tournament. Looks like we've got lots of work to do, Harley. So we've unlocked all of these. Teamed up with Layla. Animal attacks. Blitzara. Fried tofu with all the frills. Decreasing opponent's defense. Party setup. Oh, we only get some of these to do. Alright. So we definitely want Electro. Flame of Samadhi. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking some buttons. Please select this target. Okay. Ooh. Let's grab that. Nice. I remember this like from the other event. Oh, we got shields now. Nice. That's useful timing. Hello? Can we go over? Nope, it disappeared. Cool. Why do you move so fast? Slow even. Not fast. Give ourselves shields. And now we're all healed up. Hey. Oh. Go get that. Run, run, run. Go get it. Thank you. What? What are you doing? Much gameplay. Okay, seems like this is very different to Theatre Mechanicus. Theatre Mechanicus was very confusing to me, but this is very simple. So I'm less stressed about this now. Icy Clarity. Okay. Oh, did we get frozen? Whoops. Nice. I don't really fully know what I'm doing at any given point, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Run. No, fuck. There we are. Healed up. Everyone attack that thing. Okay, go get that. Thank you. Nice. Did you even do any damage? My god. Oh, sexy. Okay. Oh, go get this. I know I wasted my ult, but it's fine. Oh, go get it. Oh, we need to heal. There we are. Run, get it. Yeah, boy. What? How did you not hit anything? Water bag barrier. What'd you call me? You. Okay. Let's all target this one. Hello? Let's go over here. Nice. Hey. Oh, quick, go over and get this. Nice. I guess I just like missed hitting anyone with that. Oh, run, get it. Yeah. Enemy reinforcements. Oh, here we go. I was like, when is this happening? Oh, that's sexy. That's very satisfying. Oh, why did I do it on the pyro one? I'm stupid. It's fine. Come on, kill it. Kill it. There we go. Oh. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah. Cool. Do you ever feel like a water bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Power devices, press enemies, come in dense waves. Change your formational layouts according to the situation, pay attention to your healing. Bruh. I am not going to pay attention to any of this. Special devices are present in certain stages. Command the little fungi to claim these devices for some additional support during the challenge. Is it too quiet? Let's go. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we are losing a lot of health. Okay. There we are. Oh, damn. Can maybe be a tad louder? Okay. There we go. There we go. So we do some damage that way. Oh, go get it, go get it, go get it. Yeah. Oh, run it, run, 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 run. Oh yeah. Nice, that is so satisfying. Oh, go get it. Nice. Cool. Oh, go get it. Oh god, don't die. Jesus Christ, okay. You need to go over here and not die. Hey. I really like playing with the fungi. It's just, this is kind of a boring mode. Heavy intercepting projectile dealing physical damage. Like, it's sort of fun in as much as, like, numbers go burr and, like, fungi are cute, but yeah, I don't know if it's really the one for Genshin. Oh, where am I going? Oh, somebody get this. There we go. Randomly think about Trixie doing Cher on her Swedish accent constantly. I watched a couple of the new episodes last night. Cultural reset, so true. Oh wait, somebody go stand over here. Ooh. Oh wait, these attack us? Oh, I thought they were I thought they were helpers. I'm so good at things. Oh wait. Also go get that. Okay, did I get it? I have no idea, probably. Alright, somebody go stand over here. No, you don't want to stand here? Can you stand on it, please? Thank you. Oh, go, get the thing. Nice. Even seemingly laid out seemingly impregnable formation, be wary of the shooter mechanici on the enemy side that may aim their attacks at the little fungi in the rear. Hey yo! Hey fellas, is it gay to be a little fungi in the rear? Let's go for a fairly balanced team. Okay. Let's have someone stand on this. Oh, wait, you need to be close to things? Yeah, that's my bad. Let's heal up. Oh, go get it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah. There's a lot going on in this one. You need a lot of heals. Go get it. Alright, we are back to being healed up. Oh, of course I activate that when it's fucking... when I use my ult. Whatever. Go stand on it. Go stand on the thing. Oh. Thank you. Oh, that was sexy. Oh, is that gonna kill me? Like, what is happening? Oh, get it. Nice. Oh, I've logged all your games and we've been able to gather lots of data from your game records. You fall under the category we call pinnacle class players, and I believe that between you and normal testers, we'll be able to come up with some stable improvement directives. Of course, we'd also like to hear what you thought of the game overall, and if you have any suggestions in that regard. Your feedback will not only have a positive impact on Fungus Mechanicus, but will also affect the next tournament to some extent. Finally, we'd like to hear about your general preferences. Would you prefer novelty or more competitive aspects? I'm not partial to anything. Let's do something enjoyable. That's right, no matter what happens, we'll be happy so long as we can play with our shroom buddies, clear challenges with them, and overcome difficulties together. Understood, so we'd want a mix of fun and challenge, huh? It sounds simple, but might be harder to execute. Leave it to me. I shall do my best to satisfy your requirements. Damn, okay. Same as always, hi you two. Regardless, that's it for this round of Fungus Mechanicus tests. Thanks for your hard work. Nice, now that we're done with work, it's time to collect our pay and get some food to reward ourselves. Wait, that's not right. We're the organisers of the next tournament, while Hania and Balfour are making preparations for it. Hania's our awesome assistant, and Balfour's also being employed by us. Does that mean we'll have to pay our employees for their hard work and stuff? Oh no, that's not necessary. In fact, that's too kind of you. I volunteered to do this job, and I learned a lot from it too. I mean, I'm someone from the mercantile industry as well, so the experience of managing Fungus Mechanicus has been quite valuable to me. If this work were to be open to the public, I'm quite sure you'd have no lack of offers from people who'd like to buy the rights to it, to be honest. And once Fungus Mechanicus starts turning a profit, Mr. Balfour should make his investment back, and a large portion of the profits will go to me. I've heard that before. I will then set a portion of that aside for use as funds for the next tournament, and another portion will be used to take care of our shroom friends. And by that, I don't just mean Bongo Head, but also the fungi that the other contestants have entrusted to me, like Stormstress. In other words, the improvements you're helping us to make to Fungus Mechanicus will not only make us all a tidy profit, but will also go into securing welfare for the fungi. Ooh, so that's it. Well, Paimon doesn't get all this profit and earning stuff. We literally managed a fucking shop in... a really successful shop in 3.1. But it sounds like everyone wins, huh? Paimon's feeling that sense of accomplishment already. If we get the chance, Harley, we should tell our friends in Sumeru about Fungus Mechanicus. Gotta spread the word and everything. Of course, of course. I'll be heading out of the city with our fungi friends to meet up with my assistant, and then we'll return to our campsite. The fungi who stay at the campsite will get worried if we're away for too long. Mr. Balfour will stay here to promote the test version of Fungus Mechanicus, so if you've not yet had your fill of fun, you can keep playing. Indeed, play to your heart's content. Oh, you're going already, Hania? With Bongo Head and the rest? Paimon still wants to play with Bongo Head. But meeting you again has definitely put Paimon at ease. It was especially great to see that our shroom buddies are alright as rain, and that we're just as tight as we used to be. Don't worry, I believe we'll meet again soon. Though the two of you are constantly travelling, I do have some means of contacting you. For example, we can send you letters through the Adventurers Guild. I'm sure that when we next meet, our friends will be both healthy and hearty. Just hang tight and wait for good news from me. Yep, we believe in you, Hania. Keep up the good work, Hania. We'll see you next time then, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So about future funding. That's right, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have totally forgotten. During the first tournament, we were attracted by the big... we were attracted by the big tournament, which also had a sweet prize. So that means that we'll also have to prepare a tidy sum for the next tournament, won't we? That way we can motivate people to aim for the top, which is where the best prizes will be. We'll also have to rent the venue, hire staff, and all this stuff's going to cost more. Are we really going to have to fork over all 8 figures of it? And now you're speaking my language. Not to worry, I will be on the hunt for sponsors in the lead up to the next tournament. We're talking about something along the lines of several dozen merchants helping to put up the funds for it to be held. As for remuneration, we'll just have to provide them with the equivalent amount of exposure, not the paying and exposure. After all, many merchants place great emphasis on the advertisement potential that potential competitive events have. I understand. That does sound pretty reasonable. If things go well, raising funds this way means that everyone wins. This field of work can be considered my specialty. Just give the okay and I'll start sponsor hunting. Of course, I'll investigate the status of all our sponsors very carefully before organising it into a chart for your perusal. We will indeed have to be quite selective. Understood. Vigilance will be the watchword, especially after what happened the last time. We'll be counting on you then, Balfour. I didn't actually get a chance to play the final level. They, like, did all that stuff before I was even able to play this level. Okay. Yeah, it's not constantly miserable. Mood. But also I don't like going out the house. I do need to get out a little bit more than I currently do, but also, like, sometimes I really just don't have the spoons. Josh married boomer conservative parents. You don't have unlimited data, ugh. Again. We should be alright for heals. This whole month that I'm tired, oof. I tried to plan once a few things a month to get out there. Go get it! Yes! Hello? Oh wait, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I'm so smart. Any reinforcements? Space no social interaction. Still came home like a zombie with no spoons. Ugh. Fair. Very fair. Leaving the house is so exhausting. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I didn't even need to heal. Why did I do that? Man. Go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. Yeah. Pets are social, true. Let's do that. Nice. Just lay down here, think about food or whatever she thinks about. So true. Oh, it disappeared? Yeah, fuck my drag. Okay. Anamorph moment. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh wait. I'm stupid. It's fine. Oh, let's go get it. Go get it. Run. Thank you. Wait, stand on this. She's missed. I moved her tail. Oof. Oof. Last one. Hey. Didn't I once, baby? Wait! I got the Gourmet Supremos World Quest! Since when was this here? How long has this been here for? Please. Let's do this. Ah, so this is Sumeru. What are you sniffing? Didn't you say Sumeru has a lot of spices? I don't smell any of them. Not on the ground, my guy. Spices are sealed in the warehouses. How can we even smell them at the harbour? Whoa, that's a huge one. Is that the divine tree that holds the academia? Does it bear any fruit? Maybe divine fruit? There's no such fruit. If researchers feel hungry when reading, they could pick some of these fruits to eat. We have canteens. Everyone, there's no point staying at the port. Doesn't Miss Parvener have some business at the academia? We should head off now. Can't afford to waste time. I'm here for the free meals. Traveller, I didn't expect to meet you here. It's been a while. Are you here to look for ingredients for some tasty food? Sort of, but before we start to look for any, we need to run some errands for Parvener. Actually, it's my paper on Omnispice. I've finished it and I'm about to report it to the academia. But you guys don't have to come with me. I'll catch up with you after this is over. A bunch of people just flooding into the academia. They would have thought I was hijacked. You feeling embarrassed now? Huh? Why would I feel embarrassed? There's nothing fun in the academia. All you can do is wait for me there. That's alright. I've always wanted to go to the academia, but I've only heard about it from people in the guild. Miss Parvener? Parvener? I guess it's probably to rhyme with Cave. Miss Parvener? Mr. Sudong was just worried that you could run into something sticky. After all, you've been away for too long. No one knows what would happen on your return. It's just a school. Mr. Kame gets me. What are you even talking about? My tutor is too nice to make things difficult for me. I've been in contact with her. She's read my draft. I'll just have to submit the finalized version this time. That'd be great. You could just take us as tourists. Going to the academia for a tour? Seriously? Come if you want. I should be able to get it over with in no time. And after this, I'll take you for tasty food. Don't worry, I won't forget. Yay! Traveller, you should come with us. You offered us so much help. Now it's my turn to treat you in Sumeru. Hee, free meals. Hey, that sounds weird. Then let's get going. It should take a while to get to the academia from here. Wow, such a huge tree. Watch your step when you walk. Don't fixate on that tree, Miss Julie. Ah, I smell it. The aroma of delicacies. Just go and play somewhere and I'll catch up with you in a minute. No way. We must make sure everyone enjoys the savoury meals. No one should be left out. You are unbelievable. Fine, the academia is up there. Let's get going. She's so sick of them. He's so embarrassed. Parvener, you are back. I've been waiting for so long. Sorry I'm late, Ms. Faza. Something happened on the way and it took me a while. No worries, your paper is well written, and your research looks very promising too. I've heard a lot of good words about it. Thank you, I brought the whole paper with me. Well, great work, Parvener. I'll take a good look at it later. With your academic ability, I'm sure there won't be any issue. You are too kind, Miss Faza. Did Parvener just blush? You don't see that every day. Gay! It is really something to be proud of, to be recognized by your mentor. What's going on? What is it? I don't like that mentor of hers. Why is that, Miss Julie? Don't know, it's just a feeling. Racism? Maybe I'm too exhausted. Don't tell Parvener. I don't want to upset her. Home of sexual activities? It's so true. What are you guys talking about? Ugh, it's nothing. I'm starving. Haven't you eaten already? You really have a voracious appetite, don't you? Miss Julie is not a sedentary person. Of course she gets hungry fast. Calmly coming through. Parvene, have you gotten it over with your business? Almost. I'll just have to wait for the paper to be formally reviewed, which should be completed in the next few days. After this, I can work on the projects that I like. The Omnispice has not been refined. I shall perfect it when I have a whole team. I still have things to do before my paper gets approved. You better stay at Sumeru City. I can't afford more time to look for you. No worries, the whole city is enough for a tour. Now that you're done here, how about you show us around? And some Sumeru local specialties, maybe? Finally, huh? I can see that look on your face. Let me see. Let's go to the headquarters of the Corps of 30. Eh? 30 people? That can't be all they have. It's just a name, don't worry. Anyway, let's go and take a look. Julie, why are you silent? Something wrong? Huh? No. I'm just hungry. I'll be fine with some food. How do you even manage to stay in shape with that appetite? Damn. It's like, how are you not a fat bitch? It is me. I'm the fat bitch. This is the place. Stationed here is the Corps of 30, responsible for the defense of Sumeru City. The name came from its founders. There were exactly 30 of them. The entire Corps is expanded, but the name remains in memory of the founders. Like the Four Winds in Mondstadt. Pretty easy to understand. It's just like the Liyue Qixing in Liyue. Eh? Why are you all looking at me? We have the Tri-Commission in Inazuma. Regions have their names in a similar way. It appears so, but it's more than 30 people when we talk about the Corps of 30 in Sumeru. That guard there looks like a martial artist. He looks really worried. Is anyone in trouble? Why are you getting excited? It's not a commission. You must have come to Sumeru City for a visit. I'm Eunice, a logistics officer of the Corps of 30 in the Citadel of Rexar. You look worried. Ran into some trouble? Yes, monsters in the wild have been restless for reasons unknown. We've had to send someone out to drive them away. They move so fast in large numbers. People we sent to deal with them got whacked every time. I was wondering what meals our cook should prepare for them. It seems that another bunch of our men should be back now. Now, if you'll excuse me, have a good time in Sumeru City. What a man of action. Phew, I'm glad he didn't talk to me. I'm afraid of dealing with people from the Eremites. Bitch! Is that racism? That feels racist. Let me see. We'll head to Adventurers Guild next. Though I don't think it would be any different from the guilds of anywhere else. But Julie may want to see it. Ugh, Julie? Huh? What was that? We're going to visit the Adventurers Guild. Are you coming? This feels gay. This feels so homo. Yeah, I've always wanted to visit there. Let's roll. Is this the Adventurers Guild? Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Anything you're here for? If you're looking to take commissions, just ask Catherine over there. You seem dispirited, Julie. Are you feeling exhausted? Yeah, I'm a little tired. We hardly got any rest after getting off the ship, and I'm exhausted too. We should get something to eat soon and turn in, Parvene. That sounds good. Chevermay's grill should still be open, so we ought to feast there. Let's roll. I didn't expect Sumeru City to be so big that it wore me out just window shopping. This poor guy, like, we just didn't even respond to him. He's like, hello? Finally, local Sumeru delicacies. Can't wait. And now he's gone. He's like, damn, fuck me, I guess. Parvene, you're back? Are those your friends behind you? Yeah, she brought like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Yes, they just got to Sumeru and I've been showing them around the city. I saw you're open and wanted to get some shawarma wraps. Got enough ingredients for us? Are you kidding me? Of course I do. 6 rolls, 1 for each person, right? Give me a few minutes. Wow, Paimon can't wait. Chevermay starts to cook. The smell, the taste, it's heavenly. What an amazing flavour, completely different from Inazuma's cooking. How is it, Julie? Delicious, thanks. Why are you so polite all of a sudden? Are you feeling okay? So what's next? We reserved lodging and we'll check in soon. We'll leave Sumeru after Parvene's thesis gets officially passed. Parvene's not leaving with you? After her thesis is accepted, she has to stay with the academia to do research work, so she can't come with us anymore. It's what she wants. She talked to us about it and we all understand. That might be true, but it will feel like we're missing something. So that's why Julie seemed distracted the whole way. Oh, she's gonna miss her gay lover. That's probably the cause. She's standing right here, we're just talking about her. Even though everyone tried to avoid the subject, Parvene will likely remain with the academia. Come on, this is not the end of the world. It's not like we'll never see her again. We can even bum a meal off the academia when we come back later. Parvene told us before that she's just standing right here. Parvene told us before that she kept in touch with her mentor, so she should get the result for her thesis in 2 or 3 days. Yeah, come back to the academia tomorrow and hang out with us. Since we have no idea when the next time will be after we leave Sumeru. Shudong's voice sounds a little sad. Let's check back in with him tomorrow. Let's meet the guys at the academia. We could be late for that. Shameless. She doesn't deserve the title of a researcher. Plagiarizing and deceiving? That's what she learned at the academia? How come Miss Parvene gets scolded by such scum? Wait, what is happening? Chill, Mr. Kame. This is the academia. The core of 30 is right down there. Try anything rash and we'll all get busted. If we were back in Inazuma, I'd let my blade do the talking. Why is everyone so angry? What's going on? Traveler, you couldn't have come at a worse time. What's going on? She's over there. I'll brief you on what happened. Last night, we went back to the inn with Parvene for a little chat. Parvene was suddenly called away by a man from the academia, who said something went wrong with her paper and she needed to discuss it with her mentor. She was supposed to go alone, but we were a bit worried, so we went with her. We heard outside that the researcher Faza was talking to Parvene. They started arguing, then Parvene came out, slammed the door, and bumped into us. She explained to us that her paper might have been plagiarized by Faza to make some deals with someone. We talked all night and couldn't come up with any good ideas, so today we came with her to talk to Faza again. Since Mr. Kame got really angry, we're staying here while Julie has gone with Parvene. I could feel the tension in the air. Don't know how things are going over there. I'll never cooperate with you. I've told you that. Miss Parvene, I sincerely advise you to reconsider. This kind of win-win business is hard to come by. Win-win? I'm not trying to win. I didn't write this paper to make money. This is not what we agreed on, Miss Faza. I'm not going to lie to you. You can get your research out to the public faster by working with Mr. Knit. Sounds like a liar. Stay away from Parvene, or I won't be so polite. Miss Faza, I presume something's wrong with the security of the academia? Since when can an adventurer come in and give us cheek? Julie, it's okay. Miss Faza, I'll never trade Omnispice for even one mora. Since I wrote the first word of this paper, I've told you I'll provide the research results to anyone in need for free. Why wouldn't you just listen? See, I knew it would come to this. That's alright, Miss Parvene. You can rest assured I won't make it difficult for you. Even if you don't want to work with me, we'll find another way. Faza and Nate take their leave? Parvene, are you alright? This is bad. How can this be? Those two, they must have been planning this for a while. My mentor. No, Faza's had her eyes on my spice from the start. No wonder she was always so eager to discuss my paper with me. Now she's developed a whole new project based on my paper and made another seasoning to sell. What do we do? It's practically impossible for us to stop her from making an advanced Omnispice. Looks like there's no other choice. We can only go with my dumb idea. You already have an idea? Can we not report her? Of course not. It took us a whole night to figure it out. Yes, I'm a chef, but I started out as a restaurant owner in Liyue Harbor, and I know a trick or two about running a business. Parvene briefed me with some details, and I think I know how Faza will make money off Omnispice. Those two misers will have to keep the spice formula to themselves if they want to make any money. And my stupid way is the exact opposite of their plan, and that's to give the formula away to the public for free first. Ah, I see. If everyone had the formula for free, few would buy it when Knit tries to sell it. But how do we give it to the people out there? Guess what the Gourmet Supremos do best? We make meals with all ingredients and spices. Are you saying you're going to spread the formula by making dishes with it? But Parvene's research... It's okay. It's just some dumb paper. No worries. I had intended to give the Omnispice formula to everyone for free with my resources at the Academia anyway. Nothing wrong with giving the formula away in the most straightforward way. Parvane. Miss Parvane. Parvane is indeed a true researcher at the Sumeru Academia. What an answer. Then let's do what we planned last night. Ned might have drummed up many to help him sell the formula. We must get ahead of him. Julie, please ask the Adventurers Guild for a list of villages that demand a lot of hard labour. Fishing, lumbering or hunting. As long as it takes toil. Leave it to me. Mr. Kame, please help us collect spices we are going to need for cooking dishes. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'll take care of that. Miss Parvane has told me where to find Hara fruit. I know I can rely on you. Traveller, could you help Mr. Kame find Hara fruit for us? Leave it to me. We'll leave it in your hands then. Parvane and I will go back to the inn and figure out the menu, and when you're ready, we'll meet here. Traveller, let me show you the rendezvous. Let's roll. I didn't expect to have such fun in Sumeru City. This trip really is worth my time. Please. The Hara fruit Miss Parvane marked on the map, it grows on the south side of Sumeru City. We should search there. Hara fruit should be over there. Let's split up and end this quickly. Sure. I just noticed there are traces of monsters around. We could run into monsters if we keep going. Please be careful. Please rendezvous with me once you have the Hara fruit. I'll be counting on you then. Sorry, I haven't found any Hara fruit. Anything on your end? There you go. Great, these should be enough. I need to gather some other ingredients nearby. Traveller, please go back and check on Miss Julie. Physical labour? If I must, I'll say Vimara Village, Caravan Rebat, and Port Ormos. Vimara has farmers. Caravan Rebat and Port Ormos have a lot of menial labourers too. But why do you want to know? Got a job to offer? A good friend of mine asked me to look into this. I see. Let me mark the locations on the map for you. They're all quite away from the city, so try not to get lost. Thank you. How did it go? Thanks to this mister's help, we got the locations. The rendezvous is not far from here, traveller. Let's hurry. Thank you, Mr. Kame. The ingredients should be enough. Parvane and I have decided on the menu.
Internal screaming.
We'll only need to wait for Julie to tell us where to make the meals. We're back. Great. Did you get any information? We'd better go to Vimara Village.
Internal creaming.
We'd better go to Vimara Village and Caravan Rebat. They are marked on the map. Sweet, we've got no time to waste. Let's visit Vimara Village first. Field trip again. Parvane, why are you here? Didn't you go back to the Academia to submit your paper? And why are there a bunch of people behind you? What is all this? Hi. Well, it's a long story. Parvane tells Nabati what happened. Food for marketing, that's new. But how could Faza do this? It doesn't make sense. There's no news of her project being suspended, and she's getting paid as usual. Why are we doing business with a Fontaine guy? Anyway, this is the situation. Wait. Oh, net? Okay. Anyway, this is the situation. Come and help me. Think about the tons of homework you copied from me. I didn't copy you. Don't forget, you referenced my outline. Old acquaintances we've got here. Hi there, I'm Nabati. I do research on the human body at Amerta, though my project hasn't been approved. We went to the Academia together long ago, but we didn't really work together since we were studying different subjects. Thank God we didn't. I could have choked on your weird dishes. What the fuck? Don't stare at me like that. Let's get down to business. You want to make dishes that appeal to the local taste in Vimara Village, right? Any thoughts? Vimara is located in a very convenient spot. It's a key area along the waterway to Sumeru, and if you go along the waterway, you will likely get to Port Ormos. Oh, you will get to Port Ormos. I don't know where I got the word likely. And most ships dock at Port Ormos. Hard labours like loading cargo and repair work are mostly done at Port Ormos. Over time, many people went to work there. Now only elders and kids stay at the village. And slackers like me, of course. Do you know what kind of food the folks like here? Light meals, I guess. And fish is a regular dish here. This place is so far away from the city that seasonings are hard to buy. Excuse me. Sometimes the dishes are incredibly bland. The elders couldn't tell the difference, but I just couldn't stand it. A peculiar guy from Fontaine did try to sell the spice you mentioned, but the residents here simply couldn't afford it. Then it would be great for you to try Parvenet's Omni Spice. Let's get back to business. Mr. Kame, Julie, please help me set up the pot. Mr. Nabati, I'm now introducing to you the amazing Omni Spice. Any dish with this Omni Spice will have a delicious taste. If you don't believe me, you can try the fish with cream sauce made with this Omni Spice. Traveller, please help us find some fresh fish and drop it off to Parvenet. I'll have to go through the recipe a few more times. Just check this recipe 5 times. Phew, hopefully we can make it right. That was quick. I must be crazy to actually do this. Ah, Traveller, did you get the ingredients? I did indeed. Everything is ready. I've just checked the recipe twice more. 7 times in total. There won't be any problems. You sure everything will be okay? If there's a problem, I'll find a way out. Alright, show's on. Shudong starts cooking. This is delicious, and it doesn't seem to have any special spices. That's what makes the Omni Spice so special. It brings out the flavour in the food, giving it an amazing taste. More importantly, Omni Spice is not difficult to make. How much is this Omni Spice? I'd like to buy some to try. I'll give you the formula. Since you are a researcher, I'm sure you can make one on your own. Wait, you're just giving it to me like that? This could sell for a lot of mora. That Fontaine peddler put a high price on the spice. And you're not happy about it? Take it, and be sure to share it with others. Don't just use it for your own food. Okay. Parvenet, you are crazy. I think I am too, but it's good to be crazy once in a while. Anyways, the formula is in your hands. Remember to share. Since we can head to Port Ormos via the waterway, let's go there next. We're back to Port Ormos again. So many people here. Where do we even start? How about I beat someone in a duel and then recommend the spice to them? Why do you have to beat someone in the first place? Eh? Where did Sudong go? Whoa, so many Stevedores? No. Stevedores? In Liga? Yeah, we got whacked every time we finished unloading. Since when did he start chit-chatting with that guy? One of Sudong's talents, I guess. Life's so hard. Especially when you have to cook for yourself after getting off work. I feel exhausted just thinking about it. Not for me. I have a special spice that can easily help me make delicious meals. Well, that was abrupt. Fucking segue. What? Are you here to peddle goods like that, like the Fontaine guy? I don't have time for this. I'd rather you just give me an offer like that Fontaine vendor did. And just to be clear, I don't have much in my pocket to handle some fancy spice. Uh-oh, busted. Wait, our spice is nothing like what the Fontaine guy was selling to you. We'll make a dish with the spice for you to try, for free. That way you'll see how good this spice is. This is too good to be true. Chefs are generous. Traveller, please help us find 2 potatoes and drop them off to Parvenet. Let me think about making a potato boat for this mister. Why is Sudong chatting with everyone? Oh my god. I feel humbled before one with such affinity. Here he goes again. Traveller, did you get the ingredients? That should do. Let me heat the pot up. Sudong starts cooking. Finished already? Where's the spicing? Like I said, with this Omni Spice, any dish can become a delicious one. This must cost a pile of mora. The Fontaine peddler put a high price on his spice too. Here, this is the formula of Omni Spice. It's easy to prepare. You can make some back at home. But what do you mean? You don't want my mora? We want nothing from you. Instead, we kindly ask you to share this formula to the public. Well, you got it for free. It would be nice to give it to others as a free favour, wouldn't it? That makes sense. Thanks. Sudong's got quite a way with words. Paimon didn't see that before. That's one of the skills a chef must master. You can't take care of customers of all kinds without a silver tongue, can you? It's so hard to be a chef at Liyue Harbour. Okay, our final stop would be Caravan Rebat. Parvenet says she knows Mariam, owner of Gilded Journey, and she told her about our spice marketing. Let's hope it goes well this time too. You're finally back. I thought you'd given up halfway through. I heard it from Parvenet. You tried to give the spice away for free in response to that Fontaine guy? What a stupid idea for an academia researcher. Sorry, the idea came from me. I'm a chef. Since I know Parvenet, I can help you promote this Omni Spice. You must have been tired after all the work. Hey chef, the ingredients are already in the kitchen and there's a fire and a pot outside. You can cook something anytime. And take a good rest when you're done. The lady researcher must be tired even if you are not. Can you just not call her a researcher? I dare not refuse it. Traveller, could you please help me gather some padisaras? It's certainly been a long day for everyone, and I want to prepare a fine meal to treat everybody. How are you holding up? No worries, it was way more exhausting back when I was making banquets back in Lille. I'll prepare the rest of the ingredients. When you get the padisaras, please give them to Parvane. Thank you, Traveller. It's great Miss Mariam is willing to help. Traveller, did you get the padisaras? That should be enough. I'll take care of it. It won't be long. Sudong starts cooking. Ah, that smells good. What did you make? This is tandoori roast chicken. It sounds weird, but does have a good taste. When did you learn to cook this? I've never seen you do that before. Flicked through the recipe yesterday. It's in my mind now. You're such an exceptional chef, Mr. You are such an exceptional chef, Mr. Sudong. I might have been able to speed up my research if I'd known you sooner. That net guy seems to be exactly where we're going, and he's always one step ahead of us. He didn't seem to be able to sell any spice, but why has he been keeping pace with us? Sounds like we have a snitch. I don't have a good feeling about that net guy. I guess you're well rested. Take this letter. That net guy from Fontaine asked me to give it to you. He's here? The guy's left. He paid me to prepare the ingredients and wait for you to come. Wait, what? He told me to give you the letter after you have rested. Sorry for not telling you this, but he paid a lot. What? Parvane, what does it say? Bunch of sentimental crap. He said he has business to talk about with us at the academia. I guess that scum's had enough and is appealing to arms? It would actually be better if that was the case. Wait, if Net said so, we're so going there for a meetup. Traveller, could you come with us for another trip? Sure. Then let's get going. Time to see what this guy wants. Welcome, welcome everyone. I've been waiting for you. What are you up to? Stay away. Easy, Miss Adventurer. I don't wish to fight you, nor do I have the ability to. Your plan has worked. Your free spice is taking over the market. It'll be even harder for me to promote a new spice. You've won this one. Please go easy on this poor businessman. I'm sus about this. You're lying through your teeth. I have never met a man more loathsome than you. Seems like you haven't dealt with many businessmen then. You are not with Faza? She might be working on her new formula, locked herself in her room and won't come out. But to be honest, I don't really care about this. You know, I did tons of work just to skirt around some boring clauses, and she wouldn't even get down from her high horse as a researcher. I also had to find resources to promote her spice because she refused to do it herself. I was wrong. She's not the right pick for a business partner. But now I think you're perfect for business. You have plans and are willing to get your hands dirty. Plus, you have pretty decent skills. What are you trying to do? Relax, I just want to ask. Are there any opportunities for me to invest in you? What? Do you know what you're talking about? You are so unpredictable. Humph, liar. Are you serious? Of course I am. What makes you think I'm not? Your spice formula is taking root on the market, enjoying popularity and reputation among consumers. The formula Ms. Faza is making will be of higher quality, but it's somewhat difficult to promote. And I know you are not willing to cooperate with her. So here's my offer. I'll invest in your spice and organize resources for the business. Part of the profits I made from Ms. Faza's formula will be used to promote your formula for free, and the rest of the profits will be all yours. You don't have to pay a single mora. You just need to put my trademark on the back of your formula. What do you say? I say no. I've told you before, I don't want anything to do with you. And why would you even want to invest in our formula? Miss Faza is a more experienced researcher who has way more resources than me. Experiences, resources, those can be improved in many ways. But you cannot build your word of mouth like that overnight. I think I've said too much. Well, I guess that's it for today. I have to go back and see if Miss Faza is starving in her lab. I will stay in Sumeru for some time. I sincerely look forward to working with you one day. So long. Net leaves. I'm so sick of him. He could be more tricky than monsters. Faza, Net. I guess the whole thing is not as simple as we had hoped for. Looks like we won't be able to leave Sumeru for now. We must look into this. I just wanted to do my research. Why did I get into this mess? It is what it is. A restaurant must be cleaned before it can be opened to customers. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Traveller, looks like we're going to team up again. We might still need your help in the future. As long as there's free meals. That's the spirit. But what is this net plotting? Interesting. Oh, we did get an achievement. Don't blame the Mora. Oh, there's another quest? Traveller, please wait. Here's a letter for you. A letter for me? Yes, Yudong left it for you. You know, the guy from Liyue. Where is he now? Beats me. All I know is that he dropped by in a hurry the other day and left this letter. He wanted me to make sure to give it to you. He even offered to pay. Yudong came here in a hurry? Something must have happened to him, huh? Did that bad guy cause trouble again? Why don't we read the letter first? Okay, let's see what he wrote. A letter left by Yudong. There seems to be something else clipped in there as well. By the time you read this letter, Traveller, I should have already set off for Fontaine. I'm sorry that I couldn't say goodbye to you in person. As compensation, I've written the recipes for the 3 dishes we made down and stuffed them into this letter. Take care of them for me now and don't lose them. I spent a whole night writing them down. I'm sure you want to ask why I'm in such a rush to go to Fontaine. Well, that's a long story. Do you remember that fellow from Fontaine named Net? After that day, he's constantly tried to convince me to help advertise for him. Honestly, I could not be bothered with him, but he seems to have no sense of shame at all. Each time I refuse, and each time he comes back with a grander offer than before. Eventually, he told me that he'd be willing to pay me as much as I asked, so long as I help. Parvenet feels that we should stay away from this person, for fear that he might make a villain out of me yet. The old man has advised to not even attempt to guess at the thoughts of evil men, and Julie, well, she's been the one chasing him away each and every time. Afterward, we started to plan a new route for our journey. I had originally wanted to return to Liyue for a bit before following the road to Mondstadt for a little look. I mean, Julie hasn't been home in a good long while, and I've always wanted to try Mondstadt's wine. However, that Net fellow showed up again, but this time he wasn't offering me more to help him advertise. Instead, he wanted to sponsor our journey. According to him, he will pay for all our expenses if we agree to go to Fontaine next, and has promised not to interfere with our business there in the least, or any business we may have elsewhere afterward. He even signed a contract with us, and it's a thick one, all right. Parvenet spent a few hours coming through it, and she ultimately found nothing wrong with it, if you can believe that, apart from an insistence that we must accept an interview. I'm not sure what this fellow actually plans on doing, but since he's made us this offer, well, I guess that it wouldn't hurt to make a trip to Fontaine. I guess, like, an interview in the Steambird? Whatever the case, we'll be heading there with Net for the time being. With Parvenet around, he won't have any time to even think of doing something untoward, and with the old man and Julie on the case, he's very unlikely to try to use force. And as to me, well, I'll spend my time coming up with recipes again. If we have the chance, let's meet again in Fontaine. Right, one more thing. I'm not going to let Net pay for our trip to Fontaine. Before we figure out what this person wants, I'm not going to take a single more of his. No way. Wait, hello there. Are you talking about stuff to eat? Hello, Sarah. Nazafarin. Ah, we meet again, you two. Indeed, one might say that our conversation did concern food, but what happened? Don't worry, you can tell us. Maybe we can even help. If it's about food, we'll definitely help. Isn't that right, Harley? We'll do this for Paimon, I guess. Ah, by lesser Lord Kusanali, the two of you are as warm-hearted as ever. So this is the issue. After you rescued me previously, I returned to Sumeru and wrote a report about the condiment market in Liyue. Unexpectedly, I was approached by Lord Sangamabe, aka Dory, who expressed interest in purchasing the condiments that were the results of my research. This most charitable merchant even offered to support any further research on my part. Ah, such good fortune. I signed right away, if you must know. Oh god. I then sent my dear friend Parvenet a letter regarding this, and she gave me her full support. So you're here in Mondstadt to start research into condiments? That is precisely right, my good Paimon. In truth, I should have already begun this research, but Nazafarin wants to work with us by adding her secret condiments to our dishes and letting our customers try them. However, we have restaurant standards that we must maintain, lest we face complaints from long-time customers, so we can't take her up on that offer. We've actually been having this chat for a while now, but we haven't been able to come up with any better ideas. I've been thinking that perhaps we could ask Jean to help. I'm sure she could find the best solution to this problem. Seriously? Jean's super busy all the time, you know. So, could we not make her come down just for this? We'll help out. You see, what did I say? The two of you are Nazafaran saviors, as always. Right then, there's no time to lose. Please, take this pot with you. We shall do it as we did previously. We will make the condiments, add them to dishes, and invite your friends to try them. That's right, we'll do it just like before. Paimon volunteers to be the first taste tester, by the way. During the event, travellers can utilise recipes that they unlock to create seasonings before adding these seasonings to delicious dishes to obtain fragrant dishes. Invite characters in your Serenity pot to try these fragrant dishes out to increase their companionship XP and also receive different reactions from them based on their tastes. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and click the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot. The number of quick attempts you can make will decrease by 1 time each time the needle reaches both ends, or when you make a mistake in adding an ingredient. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts and you will succeed, or this seasoning making attempt shall be considered a failure. The ingredients needed for this recipe can be purchased in restaurants or at general stores or found in the wild. Unlock the Serenity Teapot and complete the Idle Teapot Talk quest to invite characters in your Serenity Teapot to try your food. When they try your food, characters' companionship XP will increase, and they will also give comments based on their individual tastes. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to go to this. Okay. Cool. Easy. Do it again. Because for some reason you used to do it 3 times each. I guess to make the thing longer. Hi, Hooray! How are you? Okay, cool. We did that one. Number 2. Oh, we need more milk. Motherfucker. Not doing too great? I'm sorry, friend. Insufficient materials, motherfucker. I need mint. We're gonna have to go around looking for fucking mint. I'm annoyed. It's always the fucking way, isn't it? Insufficient materials. Sorry. Let me do it again. Okay, cool. At least I'm not failing any of these. That'll be really fucking annoying because I think it uses the ingredients. Awesome. Getting all the ingredients is so annoying, yeah. Because normally I would have loads of mint, but I've been creating so many dishes with mint recently that, like, I have 0. Oh, I fucked it. Nope. There's too much for me to pay attention to. There's too much going on. Nice. Just got literally mastering 40 recipes like yesterday. So, Ah, fuck. It moves so fucking fast. It's so hard to keep track of. I have made, like, all of the dishes at full proficiency. And when I find a new recipe, I get it to full proficiency. I like it, it's fun. Okay, so we need to find a shit ton of mint, and we also need to find more wolf hooks. Oh my god, why? Your chips are cold. Oh, I mean, my tits are usually cold. You can warm them? Come on over. My tits and my chips. Yes, please. Two for one offer. Excellent. I love a bargain. You don't feel so good? Oh, I'm sorry. How so? Oh, we have more than enough mint. Okay. I was just being paranoid. Oh my god. A lot of information all at once. Hey. God, I feel like my head is exploding when I'm focusing on two things at once, like super fast. Okay, so we just need to find milk. That's how I got all that salt. I see. That makes sense. I was like, damn, okay. Fuck. Oh, this one's a lot slower and nicer. And became every other salt god, of course. And you created your salt kingdom, naturally. As one does. Okay, we did all those. Woo! I don't know why... Oh, so it's only these particular dishes, I guess? Weird. Cool. Nice. Ah, let Lord Kusanali be praised. My thanks to you two. Many thanks indeed. Could you remind me how to use this pot again? Right, yes, of course. A great hero such as yourself is rather busy after all. Perhaps too busy to remember such things. I did not consider that. It's actually quite simple. You simply need to add the correct seasonings at the right time. I'm sure you'll work it out once you try it. See you. Once again, you have Nazafarin's utmost thanks. May this go smoothly for you. She's just like, just add them at the right time, forehead. Alright. Time to feed
Welcome
dishes.
home. It's great to have you back. I heard that I should say these sorts of things whenever family returns home.
I love her, she's so cute. Please try this.
The food you cook is indisputably delicious. I can't refuse it.
Thanks, Queen.
Hello! If you'd like to speak with me, then you'll have to cough up some Mora first. Just kidding, just kidding! I just wanted to see how you'd react, that's all.
Oh.
You expect me to eat this?
Oh.
You better compensate me for the mental trauma.
Hey, looks like my luck is pretty good today. Oh no, my stomach hurts.
I'm assuming that you don't get less companionship XP if they don't like it. It's just the same all around.
Oh, it's you. Have you encountered some troubles with your studies? Don't be afraid to tell Madame Farzan. I'll give you all the help you need. Of course, if you are in need of some life advice, feel free to consult with me as well. The appearance, smell, and taste of this dish are all excellent. Do you read a lot of
So I have to
professional
say
cooking
Collie a lot of
books?
shit she didn't like.
Well, hello. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You should serve this with wine. It would really add the finishing touch.
Well, hello there, my dear partner. How have you been? Remember, if you ever find yourself caught up in some strange case, just notify me immediately.
Alright.
I love it. You really outdid yourself this time. Well done.
Thanks, bro.
Ah, there you are. You appear to be in good spirits.
Have this.
I can see the chef put their heart into this one. A fine dish.
Thanks, bro.
Hello, traveler. You know, I feel livelier after hearing your voice.
He kind of sounds like Razor, I feel like.
The taste and portions are both incredible. You really went the extra mile for me.
Sure.
The food you cook is indisputably.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if we only get friendship XP like once per character, but
Hello.
it looks like we get it a lot.
Oh, so my apprentice knows their way around a kitchen, huh? All right, let me order something.
Bitch, it's just like a cut of steak. Okay.
Looks like my luck. Literally everything you cook ends up tasting amazing. You're awesome.
I am, it's true.
Oh, it's you. Of course. The appearance, smell, and taste of...
Well, hello. I didn't expect it.
You should serve.
Damn. He's like, I don't know.
Well, hello there. Remember,
A bitch likes her
would
meat,
you say cooking is
apparently.
more of a physical or a cognitive task? I believe it's both. No wonder you're such a good cook.
Ah, there you are. You appear to be in good...
You can have this.
Exquisite. Unforgettable flavors.
Damn.
Hello, traveler. You know,
He's into my meat. Have some balls.
well, since you went to the trouble of making this for me, I promise I'll finish it.
Mika confirmed straight. Does not like balls.
The taste and portion.
Literally everything.
And also, Diluc.
Ah, you appear to be...
And then Mika
Hello,
again.
traveler. You know, the taste and... Oh,
Yeah,
thanks
it's
so
barely
much.
anything. I fucking love that slab of meat, huh? That sure was an event. Riveting gameplay. So true. Well, that about wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed. There's a Dusky. I feel like the Fungus Mechanicus event and the Spices from the West event were really not non-events, I guess. You could tell it was a dead patch and they just threw some little silly mini games at us and there wasn't much substance to them at all. But I enjoyed the Gourmet Supremos world quests. It was a lot longer than I was expecting and I thought it was a neat little story. Next episode, we will be starting with the 3.6 content with Nahida's second story quest. That unlocks a new world boss and I'm sure will bring us all sorts of lore, so I'm really excited to get into that. As always, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.